What's going on, guys? Y'all excited for a good show? Senor Solis is in the house. I'm super pumped to do this one today, guys. I'm really excited to really go in on the difference between Texas and a lot of other states in the United States and how big of a deal, not just the country is right on us, but also the world. But please, everybody that's coming in right now, like the video on your way in. Please bless me with that. Also, make sure you subscribed. Make sure you have your notification bell turned on. Go check out our channel, Pro Pill Pod Live, and subscribe to that. Open up two browsers if you're a real homie. Have them both running for us so we can get the algo going on that. If you want your support, hit the join button or super chat any questions you got today, man. And we're y'all know what platforms we're live on. Add us on Instagram if you want to send us any messages, or if you're somebody that wants to come on the show, please hit me up. But yeah, let's just get into it, guys. I'm really pumped for this one. It's really crazy because when you think about it, people aren't really understanding the severity of the situation right now in the world. There's a lot of people sitting around and acting like everything that's going on, it's not that big of a deal. Hey, my lighting's off. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't like that fluorescent light being on. But yeah, guys, it's nobody understands the severity of it. Everybody thinks that we're not that far away from losing everything. Everybody thinks that our guns are something that we're always going to have. There's nothing to worry about. And the reality of the situation is that we're very, very close to losing them. And we're going to talk about how that's going to cause a lot of other issues down the road if that ever happened, and why it's such a big deal that Texas is in the place that's at right now. This is a really crazy point in history that's coming down to, and considering the Alamo was here and come and take it, and all the history of Texans and how badass we are. I'm not surprised one bit that it's coming down to us to make this shit happen. I'm not surprised at all. Let me show you all a video really quick, though. Shout out to Zuby. He had a really good point on Fresh and Fit a while back when he was on. Really gotta show it to y'all so everybody can see how big of a deal this is.
That's crazy, bro.
Dude, the U.S. is the last bastion of freedom in the freaking world. I'll tell you what, red states in the USA are not just important to the USA, they're important to the world. Places like Florida and Texas are way more important than people realize, because these are the ultimate final bastions of true freedom and liberty in the West. Like, if places like Texas and Florida and Tennessee, like if those were to fall, like in the West, it's a wrap.
That's fucking scary that you just said that.
Think about it.
That is really... Hold on, one more time for the people, bro. Hold on, because... No, that's actually very profound what you just said, because I've thought this in my head. Like, I've had an inkling after going to UK and seeing how the fuck they operate. And I know Australia's kind of fucked.
UK is not as bad as Australia and Canada.
Jesus. So one more time for the people out there.
Yeah, I'm saying that the red states in the USA are the final bastion for freedom in the West. And if those places were to fall, if they were to disarm the populations, or to put in speech laws, or or do all these things in combination, then it's like, the whole West has kind of fallen. Just in the same way that, as far as I'm concerned, I don't even view the Second Amendment purely as a U.S. issue. I believe that the Second Amendment protects against global tyranny. Right?
Listen here, guys. Listen to this. Listen.
Because you've always got it's like this hard line.
Yeah.
Right? It's this final line, because all these other places have already given that up.
Yeah.
Right. They've already given up their arms. They've given up their rights to defend themselves, whatever. If that were to happen, and some places in the US have essentially done that already.
Yeah.
So it's like, if everywhere else were to do that, then, by the way, I'm extrapolating. I'm saying like decades or even centuries from now, if they do want to just install this fully top level government and just whatever someone wants to call it, then there's no way to fight back.
Yeah.
There's no way to fight back at all anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Like you've just, it's over. It's a wrap. Like, there's no, UK's fallen, Canada's fallen, New Zealand's fallen, Australia's fallen, Western Europe has fallen. Like, America is like holding it down, and it's only certain parts of America.
And that's a very serious statement coming from you, because you've been everywhere.
I've been everywhere.
So the fact you're an extremely well-traveled person, you've been to every first world country, every English-speaking country. So, and you spent a considerable amount of time there. You've spoken with people from different groups, from different, I guess, socioeconomic levels in these countries. So you saying that is very profound. And I always, I knew this in my head, I'm not going to live in any state that's blue. Fuck that shit. I grew up in Connecticut. I went to college in Boston. I lived in Massachusetts. I've lived in Pennsylvania. I've lived in a bunch of different blue states, which Pennsylvania, goes back and forth. But I was like, New York, I was like, there's no way. I'm going to either be in Texas or in Florida. And there's a bunch of reasons, better taxes, gun laws are better. Just red states in general allow you more freedom. And the fact that you said that actually has me very concerned, because, I mean, when I went to the UK, I can already see how it was dude, you could make a tweet in England and go to jail. I mean, did your friend go to jail for making a tweet?
Got fined.
You know, Jordan Peterson literally got in trouble for not wanting to address someone by their pronoun. And nowadays, it's like it's becoming a law in Canada. So, bro, clown world is here, my friends.
Is there any
Clown world is here, my friends. Yes, it is. Guys, this is a huge deal right now. And I don't think people are taking it serious at all. Like I said, the severity is way higher than you think. This next election is a way bigger deal than anybody else wants to think. Which, shout out to all my guys in the house tonight. Thank you, Refined. Randy, what's going on, bro? Awesome to see Poor Man's coming on. Yeah, dude, he ended up being a real one, wanting to come back. I'm super excited for it. Phil Brad, what's up, bro? Chain of Fools. 5678, what's going on? Yeah, I wanted to look good for the show tonight. I used to always wear collared shirts, but the summer came and that shit got so hot I had to switch to t-shirts. I'll probably do that every summer and then go back to, you know, wearing collared shirts with my suit jackets. I don't know what you're saying, Phil Brad. I'm a little confused. But no, guys, I got to show y'all a lot of stuff today. We're going to look at some population stats too, because that's something that is, you know, a really big deal. Stop the screen. We got a new one. I'm going to show y'all some stats on our population. You're going to see that how big of a deal it is for Texas. Population statistics for the U.S. share. But yeah, as y'all can see here, we're looking at 9% of the country's. We're at 9% of the country's population, guys. 9%. Okay. This is crazy. If we don't tap in right now and really dig deep, this is going to get hard during the election. 9%. And look, there's another one. But guys, whenever we're trying to figure out how to beat these things, the first place where it starts at is getting into the government of your local place. Like, you can just get on a city board. There's multiple boards that you can get on in a city. There's ag, there's housing, there's a bunch of different boards. Like, look up your city and look up the different boards that you can get onto. And guys, if you don't start right now, then we can't make moves later on. And the problem is there's not any guys that are active. I'm only 32 years old, but I'm trying to get active right now because it's going to make a difference when we're 40. If you built rapport this whole time during this whole time period. So I can't push enough that, you know, our population is going like crazy here, and we have to get in it right now before people from California move here and then they go get on the city boards. The voting is also insane here, guys. It's extremely close right now. Let me see if I can get this other one pulled up. I had another stat that I wanted to show y'all. The voting in Texas. Texas. Oh yeah, this one right here. Share. The voting in Texas right now is insanely close. Look at this. In 2000, it was 38% blue, 59% red. Okay, in 2000, we're slowly itching up to where at the last election, 2020, we were at 46.5 to 52.1. Okay, it's getting very close. We can see what's clearly going on right now. We're turning blue, but at the same time, we are growing really fast. Okay, I have a population statistic that I need to show y'all to show you exactly how fast Texas is growing right now. Shout out to B and Cheeks with the 5. Wear a bow tie. Bro, did you bring me a bow tie? I don't remember if you brought me a bow tie. If you brought me a bow tie, I totally don't know where it is now. Refined Randy. The government, aka elites, are pushing for AI weapon systems so they have reliable defense and fighters for when they try taking our guns, and soldiers choose family and neighbors over government. Yeah, I mean, this is, guys, like, I'm the type where whenever I hear about AI and stuff, I ain't even scared, man, because I know that humans are very, very smart, and we're going to end up pumping out electromagnetic weapons that are going to destroy any type of technology. This is y'all want to know why I'm crazy about growing your own food, why I'm crazy about growing your own medicine, why I'm crazy about going back to nature about everything, guys, like everything in every aspect of life, like getting away from technology. Because when the warfare comes to the AI, it's going to be EMPs going off everywhere. There's always going to be electromagnetic pulses because we're going to have to stop the technology from moving everywhere. It's the one thing that the humans are going to have over everything else. Watch. Stop relying on technology. You keep building yourself up to that, you're going to regret it. I swear on everything, you're going to regret it. Everybody needs to watch out with technology right now and go back to nature as much as you can. Don't chain me, bro. I did bring it. I forgot to bring it. Oh, man. Such a failure, dude. Nah, but look at these stats, guys. I got to show you all this other one really quick. Present. Share screen. Texas growth. Let's look at this. Guys, look at this. Look at the population. We spiked up a little bit back in 2006, went down, 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 steady decline. And then look, we're about to go up on that uptrend. Unless it's doing this again, who knows how high this is going to go. Based off other predictions that we're seeing, it's going to be the biggest metroplex in the next 10 years. So I really think we got to start worrying about this one, guys. Also, guns. I think there was a gun stat that I had also that I really want to show really quick. Share screen. Yeah, guys, look. And we don't even have that many guns. We don't even have that much. Registered guns per capita, 1,000 people by state. We don't even have that much compared to other people, compared to other states per capita. Wyoming's kicking our ass. We need to catch up. This is ridiculous. If you're a Texan and you're watching this right now, you need to have at least 10 guns, bro. Come on. This is ridiculous. How are we getting beat by all these people? This is pathetic. I'm so disappointed in my fellow Texans right now whenever I saw that stat. What is that? Here, I got one more for y'all. Let's see. Texas relationship with firearms. Look at this, guys. Annual gun sales in Texas. Boom. We're booming. We're definitely buying more. I'm proud of y'all. We're definitely buying more. Percentage of Texas adults living in a household with a firearm. 42% back in 2000, and we're down to 36% in 2016. What is that? All these California people moving in and just messing it up. This is ridiculous. You need to go buy a gun if you're in Texas right now. Guys, like, have you not seen the Alamo movie? Do y'all not know the story of Davy Crockett? This is insane. Like, I'm so disappointed. If anybody in here is a Texas guy and you don't have multiple guns, I'm extremely disappointed in you. You need to be saving some money and go getting yourself another pistol or a shotgun or something. This is ridiculous, guys. It's up to us. If the world falls, it's literally up to us. We better get that. We gotta get the numbers up, guys. That's some rookie shit. Come and take it. This is what we're known for. If you're not making that happen, then you're part of the problem here in Texas. Damn, Texas is slowly becoming California. Yes, it is. It's not good, bro. The incline of people are Cali bitches, though, not good. Hey, what's up? Hookup culture community. What's good? How's it going? But guys, I really can't express to y'all exactly what Zuby was saying, though. We are the police of the world, quote for quote, just like how he's saying. If we fall, all those other countries have already fallen. We're the ones with all the guns here. Look at our military. Look how massive our military is. That is all because we know that if we aren't the bigger military, somebody else is going to have a bigger one. This is all competition. We're always competing. Just because we're in the 21st century doesn't mean that there's not cold wars going on. This is a giant cold war going on. And just like how we have most of the nukes, definitely the most working ones, Russia's definitely not having a bunch of working ones, guys. We're on top of everybody. Our Navy destroys everybody. We have all the seas taken over. There's a reason why we're like this, guys, because we don't want anybody to topple us. And if they ever toppled us, America would go down. Everywhere would go down. The West is done. Everybody doesn't understand, like I said at the start, the severity of this issue. The problem is that EMPs would do crap to shielded technology. EMP would likely affect the F-22 very little. Yes, it depends how much it's shielded for sure. If they're popping these robots out at a really, really cheap price and they're not shielding them, then we're fine. If they're popping them out at really, really high prices like we do our tanks and everything else, you're right. We might be a little screwed, man. We're going to have to get some bigger guns. I'm still never scared, and I'm still always going to fight for everybody to get as armed as possible because we have to. It's either that or giving up and putting your ass in the air, and I don't think we should do that. Y'all got to realize the reason why we're the policemen of the world is because it's better us than them. Our nukes are held up by our guns. If Soros or the powers that be ever want to get rid of our guns, it's completely over. The whole world, is riding on us, and I think Soros and everybody knows that we're only 10, 20 years away from them completely taking over, because our school system has already created robots right now. We already had robots being grown for the last 100 years, but now we have ultra robotic people that are going to just do whatever the government says. They're going to be at the point where they will rat out their own children in their house, or the children will rat out their own parents in their own household. This is something that China even does. There is literally kids in China that will rat out their parents for talking bad about the CCP. That is what we're heading towards here in America right now because of the trans debate. If this election doesn't throw all that shit in the other direction, we're in big trouble. Everybody needs to get trained with guns. If you're somebody that's never done it before or anything, you need to go and start getting training. If you have kids, if you know of any kids, you need to start training them to understand them and not fear them. A lot of people are scared of guns because they don't understand them. Guys, I was shooting my first gun at like 8 years old. And like my nephew was shooting his first gun at like 4 or 5, like young as hell. Like it was just a little 22. I think it was, yeah, it was a 22. But like I shot my first BB gun at like 8 or 9. Like y'all got to understand that they are training people to not want to teach their kids and be scared of guns and do all this for a reason. None of this is done on accident. It's all done very much on purpose. Our ancestors and our founding fathers, guys, sacrificed everything for us to be able to have guns. It was literally everything to them. They were willing to lose their whole families, their farms. Nobody's seen The Patriot in here. You need to see The Patriot. It's a great movie about where guerrilla warfare started. And guys, we were willing to do anything. We were willing to completely disrespect the other side and do things like guerrilla warfare. I mean, they were disrespecting us and destroying our families and homes. So, I mean, I guess there's a reason why we kind of started doing guerrilla warfare. But bottom line is, we were willing to do anything to protect our land. We were willing to change the laws of warfare for the rest of history just to be able to protect this land. And that's what we're going to have to do now. Everybody needs to realize that it's going to take whatever you got to protect what we have right now. We must be radical because the other side is more radical than we are. I've never been the type that I want to talk radical on YouTube, guys. This video is something that's honestly really hard for me to do because I don't like thinking about being radical. I think that that's something that gets you put on a list, and if anything, gets you shot down earlier than sooner. I really don't think that there's going to be enough people that are going to speak up because they're scared, like how I was for so long. But I think now is the time more than ever where we have to fight and we have to be radical. I'm not saying go out there and do anything crazy, but we need to speak radically and we need to talk a lot about these things and how it's not going to happen and how we're going to do the best that we can. And we're going to push for voting this year. We're all going to team up together. A lot of positive talk, because I don't know if y'all notice, but there's a lot of negative talk in the media all the time because there's profit off of it. Also on YouTube. We're going to go over in a little bit a lot of people who are extremely negative on YouTube because there's a lot of profit in being negative. The people most scared of guns have the least training experience with them. Exactly. That's the saddest part. If you have a friend who doesn't have a gun, guys, or is scared of guns or doesn't like them or anything like that, especially if you're in Texas, go take them to the gun range. Go take them to the gun range. Make it a priority. Make it like the next thing that you're going to go do as a group activity with people is the gun range, okay? Don't do anything else, especially if you have people in your circle that don't have any. Bunch of men are working out, becoming more radical every day. There's a lot of guys that are becoming more sexless. The sex war is getting even more divided. This is all priming up for something crazy, guys. You think a bunch of guys sitting there hitting in the gym, getting crazy right now, not having sex and focusing so much on like getting better and better and better. This is going to breed a generation of men that are on point. There's a lot of guys that I'm working with that are killers right now. They're killing it. I can't imagine what it's going to look like when everybody puts their heads together and does something good. Because right now we're just piddle farting. We're just like literally just playing around. Nobody's even doing anything really serious. Nobody organizes anything really serious. Yeah, there's like the big Republican groups where guys get together and stuff. But dude, those are a bunch of old biker gangs, guys. And I feel like they're not even really on point about change. It's more about complaining sometimes. And whenever change really comes, it's going to be the younger generation that's pushes change, guys. It's always been the younger generation that's pushing for the change. Always. But what did they do to us? They sedated us. The reason why the younger generation's not doing anything right now is because they're sedated. But what happens when we start getting everybody's testosterone up? What happens when we start getting people off their ass and walking 10K steps a day? What happens when we get people waking up and getting that fog out of their mind? That's all it is. It's just a fog. And everybody is in this fog. And the quicker we get everybody on testosterone, whether that's shots or all natural supplements for it, the quicker we get everybody to wake up, get out of the chairs, and start walking around and really open your eyes to reality, that's whenever change is going to happen. Yeah, you can't do mail-in ballots. Got to do it in person. Yeah. Guys, this is a bunch of old men's fault. It's all the old men's fault. I'm super disappointed in Gen X and the boomers right now. This is gonna sound ageist, but I can't stand them. I can't stand older people who walk, or especially older men that just watch this shit happening, that just keep plundering the youth, or just keep making the women bigger whores, or saying this is how it's gonna be. We can't do nothing about it. Shout out to the old red pill dudes. Everybody in Rollo Tomasi's little group, man. Them fucking crybabies have been crying on Twitter about me the last couple of weeks. Boy, are they crying. It's so funny, honestly. So funny. They're definitely scared as shit of me. And all I'm doing is just telling the truth. All I'm doing is not cherry picking stats. I'm literally just telling y'all how it really is. And they are so mad about it because it's not along with their agenda, guys. Like literally, that whole little group under Rollo of older red pill dudes, they are cock guggling so hard on Rollo. It is insane. It is insane. Whatever they want clout so bad under him, they will do anything that it takes. If he said, "I need you to get on your knees and suck this right now," they would do it. It's that bad. It's a bunch of broke older dudes that got nothing going for them in their life, and that's why they're doing that shit. I cannot believe that this is even in this space, in the red pill space. It's crazy. I'm not even allowed to speak passionately, apparently. Me talking like this? Oh, that means I'm feminine. That means I'm not masculine. I'm not a man if I talk like this, apparently. Apparently, this is as feminine as it gets. But when Myron does it, it's okay. Y'all want to know why it's okay when Myron does it? Because he goes along with Rollo's agenda. And everybody wants to suck on that teat too to be able to go on that show and leech off viewers from them. Once again, I'm the only person telling y'all the truth here because I'm not trying to suck someone's dick. It's pathetic. I can't speak in passion. This is ridiculous. I think it makes them feminine when they complain, guys. They complain about women all day for money. That's their grift. Their grift is literally complaining about women to make money off of young men. How is that not pathetic? How is that not pathetic? It's feminine to rely on the system for drugs to get shots in your ass, and a lot of them all rely on that too. That's very feminine to me. To not be able to fully sustain yourself or have natural ways to like fix certain things, yeah, that's pretty feminine to me, man. You're relying on the system. That's like a woman that wants to be on child support or wants to get food stamps and shit. How is that any different? You're relying on the system to be able to prop you up and make you a man, and make you feel like a man. It's crazy. I got more competition in the tip of my pinky than these dudes got in their whole fucking body. Without ever doing any testosterone supplements. Refinery don't stop sharing. Don't let them silence you. Oh, they'll never. There's always Rumble to fall back on. Yeah, I've been talking to Rumble in the background too. I might end up on there soon, honestly, guys, because yeah, I'm already talking to them in the background. Hey, Chain is gonna come. Yeah. Hey, I ain't sucking off these guys either. Don't complain. Yeah, men need to not complain. If you're complaining and you're a man, you're not a man. Real men make real solutions, guys. Once again, these guys aren't making solutions, so they're not real men. They're crybabies. Okay? They're fake beta males. Literally. It's up to us, and they're not going to help us at all. Everybody needs to wake up and realize none of these old cats are going to help us. We can try our best to convert the older men, but if they don't, they're enemies from now on. We need to stop going easy on them. Stop being nice. These guys need to be seen as the enemy because they don't want to help the youth, because they don't want to help the women, because they have this nihilistic perception that nothing is going to change and get better. They need to be on the other side. They're ops. Any talk of nihilistic rhetoric anymore, it should be slammed down immediately. If there's any content creators that are speaking this nihilistic rhetoric, everybody needs to start standing up and talking down on it. This doom and gloom, there's no fixing it. It's over. What all these red pill guys keep talking about, no, get it out of here. That shit is for the birds. That is what people say when they're trying to sit there and tell you that, oh, it's okay. You just need to watch my show some more. You just need to read my book some more and you'll be able to cope with the horribleness of the world. No, no, no. You need to go get better. You need to constantly get better. Stop following any people who speak nihilistic. This is why I love Tate so much. Even though I might disagree with him on small things or little things, at least he's not a nihilistic little doom and gloom black pillar. At least he's trying to change, and at least he's trying to always say something positive and tell men no matter what you're going through, you have to try harder. Guys, like, I'm a broken man from a broken household. You think that made me give up? I had a kid the wrong way. You think that made me go, I'm just going to be a failure? What the hell? That's how those guys think. Those guys think if life doesn't go perfectly how they want it to go, it's not going to go for them. They're just going to give up. That's pathetic, guys. And these are guys that actually have influence over people right now. A lot of people, thousands of men. Any talk of complaining about women needs to get shut down. If they're not putting a solution with it, shut it down. I understand if they always got solutions, awesome. If they don't, start calling it feminine. Start saying men that complain are feminine. We need to push this rhetoric out to really change people. Nobody listens because nobody is really trying. And it's not going to be just me, guys. This channel is not going to make it just me by myself. It's up to everybody to talk like this. And it's only a matter of time before people wake up. There's only a matter of time before people truly see the truth behind all this bullshit. It's not that hard. Everybody has rose-colored goggles on, and it's not going to last long. Whenever they see at the end of the tunnel, they don't achieve the things that they want. In 5-10 years, when all these people in the red pill space realize that they're more lonely, they're having less sex, they have less women in their life, they're going to look for solutions, and that's when we're going to work. We have way bigger issues as men than complaining about these women and being doom and gloomers, guys. The right women always comes to you anyways. I don't know why guys ever complain about women, because guys, like, you shouldn't be pursuing any of these women that we're complaining about anyways. If you're complaining about fat girls or, you know, bitches having high standards or anything like that, stop chasing them anyways. Do you want that girl to be your girlfriend? Why do you care about what she's doing? Are you trying to fuck? If you're trying to fuck, I get it, I guess. But even then, like, what the fuck? You're just trying to fuck. You want her to be your girlfriend or something? Who cares if that 30-year-old thinks that she needs a millionaire? Who cares? Everybody complains so much about women that don't even matter, bro. Go get you a young hottie. Go get you a young hot girl that ain't ruined yet, and you'll never think about them old hags ever again. I swear to God, they're already ruined. Just let them go be ruined. Stop chasing pleasures and focus. There's a huge issue where everybody is just chasing pleasures right now. Stop. Everybody needs to focus now more than ever. Create a personal brand. Move to Texas. Yeah, move to Texas. If you need help getting a job here, hit me up and I will help you get a job here in Texas. It's something I'm actually really good at. I'm really good at helping people get jobs here. So anybody that wants to move here, please do it. If you're in Texas, please outreach to me. We need more guys here in Dallas in our group. We need more people talking and coming together and helping. We have a huge political group, okay? We have Dr. Matt on our team who ran for Senate. I don't know if he's going to run again. We also have like another guy who's a political coordinator on our side. Guys, we're making big moves here because if states like Texas and Florida don't make those big moves, we're screwed. We're screwed. If you truly care about change, if you truly care about not being a doom and gloomer, if you truly care about getting off your ass and having a purpose, having drive to actually go and do something, having a will to change the world, the grit to not give up, please contact me. I'm really trying to find winners. I'm really trying to build a team of nothing but people that are winners and killers. And we're going to take over this shit. Please, guys, spread this message. Like the video on the way out, though. I really can't say enough that, like, if y'all like this message, if y'all like anything that I'm saying, please share this with your friends, guys. That's all I ask is just share it. I don't want no money or anything. I just want this to be shared, and I want people to know the truth. I want people to start seeing that there's a lot of grifters in the red pill space. There's a lot of guys just in the manosphere and everything. Guys, another thing about, dating, even the PUA guys, these guys make more money the worse advice they give. The more they keep guys as PUA type guys or being losers that never get in relationships, they make more money. My whole strategy of getting y'all in relationships has the worst return on investment in the world. The worst ROI. I'm not trying to profit. I'm trying to get you healed. And guys, all these people, they are giving you a literal pill. They are literally giving y'all bullshit. I'm not trying to sell y'all a pill. I'm trying to give y'all the natural solution. Okay? A pill isn't going to fix the underlying issue. Medicine has never fixed the underlying issue. Big Pharma has never fixed the underlying issue, guys. There's always something deeper, and that's all I'm trying to show y'all. That's all I'm trying to teach on this show. If y'all like this one, like I said, like the video. Senor Solis is out. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all here in a little bit with my boy Poor Man's Pod. And just before I go, guys, I want to say because I feel like this isn't said enough in this space. Guys, I love y'all. If you're a guy watching this right now, man, and like you're alone, like say like you've been single for years, maybe you haven't had sex or anything. Maybe you're a guy that doesn't have family in your life. Maybe you don't have any friends. Dude, I want you to know, like, I truly love you. Like, you're not alone at all. Jesus loves you. God loves you. You have a purpose. Every man has a purpose in this world. Maybe not God-given, but every man has a purpose in this world. You can even find your God-given one if you want. I really can't express enough, though, that we need to come together now as men. There's nothing wrong with hugging it out. There's nothing wrong with saying I love you. There's nothing wrong with any of this type of stuff. And if any of y'all ever need me, you can always message me on Instagram. I respond to everyone. Everyone. And I will help anybody in any situation. I really love y'all. Just know God loves y'all. Let's go change this world, guys. I really appreciate everybody that came in this chat. Phil, Brad, B and Cheeks. Refined Randy, I appreciate all y'all, man. I love y'all, bros. I'll see y'all here in a little bit, though, for this nice show. Wait, did I do the super chat? Yeah, I did wear the bow tie. But yeah, y'all have a good night, bro. I'll see y'all here in a little bit, guys. Wait, hold on. Let me read this last one. As a guy who's been very alone for the past 11 months, I appreciate that, man. I've been focusing on God myself and following men like you. I love you, bro. Don't ever worry about anything. You got to understand that in the end, we will win. People like us that have the grit to never give up will always win. And the fact that you haven't given up, you've been very alone for 11 months, bro. I've been there. I've been there. I don't even talk to my family, bro. Like, I've been there where I didn't have nothing, family, friends, girls, nothing. You can do it. I know you can. So don't worry. Always DM me if you need anything. But yeah, y'all have a good night. I will see y'all here in a little bit, guys. It's going to be a really fire show. But yeah, peace out.